I'm 74 years old, and today I'm speaking to you as if you were sitting right in front of me. Not as a teacher, not as someone who figured everything out in time, but as someone who understood too late. Too late. It's a simple phrase, but it weighs like a stone. It's the phrase that's been with me since I opened my eyes in the morning. It's the phrase that returns at night, when everything falls silent. Too late for many things. Too late for others I didn't even know I'd lost. Because some losses make no noise. They slip into your life quietly, one day at a time. If you can, stop for a moment. Write the word time in the comments. Write it if you feel the days are slipping away without asking permission. Or write it if you sometimes wonder where the years have gone. I know where mine went. They didn't disappear suddenly. I let them go one at a time. One ordinary day after another. Without noticing. It took me 46 years to understand this. 46 years. Not a passing crisis. Not a rough patch. 46 years of real life. For 46 years, I thought it was normal. Normal to wake up tired. Normal to put off what mattered. Normal to say later. I was living a life I hadn't truly chosen. And this phrase spins in my head like background noise. Because back then I didn't notice. And today I can't stop thinking about it. It wasn't a bad life. That's what confuses everyone. It wasn't a failed life. It was a normal life. And that's precisely the problem. It was an accepted life. And an accepted life, over time, becomes a life endured. I endured it for 46 years, without rebelling, without truly stopping. Stay here with me, because soon I'll tell you when this normality shattered. Don't leave now, because what I'm about to tell you isn't just about me. It's about anyone living in waiting. When I was young, I wanted one thing only: to feel okay, to feel normal, to feel approved. And for 46 years, I mistook this for living. So I did what so many do. I followed the easiest path, the one that didn't ask questions, the one that didn't create problems. I chose the safest road, not because it was right for me, but because it was the one everyone understood. And when everyone understands, no one asks if you're happy. Every time I felt something stir inside, a doubt, a different desire, I pushed it aside. I didn't eliminate it. I postponed it. I told myself it wasn't the right time, that there were more important things, that first I needed to sort everything else out. And so began the most dangerous habit of all, postponing myself. Because when you postpone yourself, you don't notice right away. You don't feel a wound. You don't feel a tear. You only feel a small sacrifice, almost invisible. One less evening for yourself. A phone call put off. A desire placed at the bottom of the list. And every sacrifice seems justified, rational, responsible. You tell yourself you'll do it when you have more time, when you're less tired, when everything is simpler. But time never becomes more abundant. The tiredness doesn't disappear, and life doesn't become simpler. I kept postponing like this, year after year, convinced I was just waiting for the right moment. But instead I was just passing the days, one after another, without truly being present. This is the truth that hurts the most. I wasn't on the wrong road. I was stopping walking for myself. At first, it doesn't seem like a sacrifice. It seems like maturity. It seems like responsibility. You convince yourself you're doing the right thing. You repeat to yourself that you're doing it for everyone's good. And meanwhile, you drift away from yourself. I repeated it to myself for 46 years. 46 years telling myself it was normal. Stay here with me, because soon you'll understand why this is the most silent trap of all. Every day was similar to the day before. Not bad, not dramatic, just the same. This sameness is dangerous because it doesn't hurt right away. It gets you used to it. I would wake up, do what I had to do, respond to what was asked of me. And at the end of the day, I was tired. But it wasn't a tiredness of the body. It was a tiredness I couldn't explain. A tiredness that accumulates slowly. I ignored it. The way you ignore uncomfortable things. I thought it was normal. I thought it was growing up. I thought it was becoming an adult. No one had ever told me you can become an adult without becoming present. And so the years passed, one after another. I didn't count them. I didn't feel them. And meanwhile, without a noticing, I was building a life that worked for everyone. For everyone, except me. And I called this thing normality. For 46 years, until one day, without anything special happening, something inside me stopped. Osmo, but that comes later. Don't leave now, because in the next part, I'll tell you the exact moment when I stopped running from the silence, and when I finally asked the question I'd avoided for 46 years. And that silence, when I finally stopped avoiding it, was deafening. There were no loud noises. There were no voices. But there was something pressing from within. It was an ordinary evening. One of those you never remember. An evening that, if someone asked you, you'd say nothing happened. But everything happened. I was sitting in the kitchen. The light was on. The house was empty. I'd finished work late. As always, I sat down. I placed my hands on the table, and for the first time in years, I didn't look for a distraction. No television, no phone, no background noise, just silence. Stay here with me, because it's in that silence I felt the hardest thing of all. I looked at the clock hanging on the wall. The hands moved slowly, second after second. And as I watched them, a strange feeling came over me, as if time wasn't passing, as if it had already passed. And then the question came, not suddenly, not with anger. It came quietly. Is this really my life? Not, is it a bad life? Not, could it have been worse? But precisely this. Is this it? And in that moment, I understood something that chilled me. I had never asked myself that question before. I'd asked so many other things. If I was doing my duty, if I was doing the right thing, if I was letting someone down, but I had never asked if that life belonged to me. Stay with me, because now comes the part that scared me most of all. When I tried to answer, I didn't know what to say. I was 74 years old, and I couldn't say if that was my life. And in that silence, I felt the weight of the years, not as numbers, but as days. Days spent postponing. Days spent saying later. Days spent silencing that voice inside. And there I understood the hardest thing of all. I wasn't living badly. I was living on autopilot. And when you live on autopilot, you don't feel the pain right away. You only feel a tiredness that won't go away. Don't turn off the video now, because in the next part I'll tell you about the cruelest moment. The one where you start seeing the life you could have lived, and you realize it's not coming back. And then this happens. After that question, after that silence, the confrontation begins. You don't seek it. You don't want it, but it comes anyway. You start looking back, and you don't just see what you did, you especially see what you didn't do. Stay here with me, because this is the part many people can't bear. But it's also the one that changes everything. I started seeing two lives, one in front of me, and one beside me. The first was real. It was the one I'd lived, made of duties, habits, identical days. The second was silent. It made no sound, but it hurt. It was the life I could have lived. I saw a different me. A me who at 30 had stopped to think. A me who had the courage to say, "This road isn't mine." I saw a me who hadn't always said, "Not now." A me who hadn't always chosen the easier way. A me who hadn't waited 46 years. And this is where the hardest blow comes. Because you understand something specific. The possibilities weren't missing. The courage was, don't leave now, because soon I'll tell you which regret weighs more than all the others. It's not a wrong choice. It's not a specific mistake. It's the sum of all the small not nows, of all the laters, of all the days spent postponing myself. When you're young, these words seem harmless. When you're old, they're boulders. I feel them all, one on top of the other. I thought about how many times I could have chosen myself, not selfishly, but truthfully. And every time I'd chosen the road that made less noise, the one that didn't disappoint anyone, the one that didn't scare anyone, except me. Stay with me, because now comes a truth that offers no comfort. You can live an entire life without being unhappy, and reach the end still feeling empty. I wasn't desperate. I wasn't destroyed. And that's exactly what got me. Because obvious pain forces you to change. Normality puts you to sleep. And while you sleep, time passes. I woke up after 46 years. Don't turn off the video now, because in the final part I'll tell you what I understood too late, and what, unfortunately, can no longer be recovered. After seeing all this, after facing the life I didn't live, I tried to change. Not because I'd become brave, but because I could no longer pretend. Stay here with me, because now I'll tell you what happens when you wake up late. At first you think it takes little, a different decision, a new habit. You tell yourself you can make amends, that you can recover everything. But then comes the hardest truth of all. Some things don't come back. The people you didn't call don't come back. The moments you postponed don't come back. The energy you had when you were young doesn't come back. And this doesn't destroy you suddenly. It empties you slowly. I tried saying a few no's. I tried slowing down. I tried making space. And only then did I understand how truly tired I was. Tired of running without knowing why. Tired of filling time to avoid feeling the silence. Stay just a moment longer with me, because now comes the part nobody likes. Changing late costs more. It costs effort. It costs loneliness. It costs confronting who you've been. Every new choice carries with it a question. Why didn't I do this before? This question doesn't go away. You hear it in the morning. You hear it at night. I've had to learn to live with it, to not let regret crush me. Because regret, if you let it grow, steals even the time you have left. And I don't have much time. I'm 74 years old. And every morning I know I'm living on borrowed time. I no longer count the years I've lived. I count the ones I have left. And that's what changes everything. If I could go back, I wouldn't change every choice. You can't. I'd change one thing only. The moment when I started listening to myself. I wish I'd started earlier. Much earlier. I wish I'd known that life doesn't wait. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't wait for you to be less afraid. Life happens while you're putting things off. Stay here, because now I'll tell you the simplest and most ruthless truth. Time ones, there is no perfect moment. There's only the one you're living right now. I waited for the right moment for 46 years, and that moment never came. Only excuses came, responsibilities, commitments, and while I was waiting, time was passing. If you're listening to this video, maybe you're waiting too. You're waiting to have more time. You're waiting to be less tired. You're waiting for everything to be simpler. But no one will come tell you that now is your turn. No one. You have to decide. I'm not telling you to turn everything upside down. I'm telling you to start one small choice, but a real one. A phone call made today. A no said without anger. A yes said without fear. I can't get my 46 years back. You might be able to avoid losing yours. And that's why I'm speaking to you. Now I'm asking you something concrete. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Write in the comments, I choose today. Write it even if you don't yet know what you'll do. Write it to stop putting things off again. Like this video, so this message reaches whoever needs it. Share it with someone you love, because one day they might thank you. And subscribe to the channel. Here we talk about time, about choices, about truths that truly matter. Before it's too late. The right moment doesn't arrive. You create it. Your life is happening now. And now tell me, what do you choose today?